Welcome back to Mag Sims. Let's play Golden Sun, The Lost Age. I'm RM2K Midi.
And I am Deathtron Hammer, and I welcome you to RM2K Midi's Let's Play of Golden Sun.
Oh, it's my Let's Play now, it's not ours. Are you disowning it?
My association is tentative.
I'm so hungry I can't even move.
Yet you can move enough to move your head to cry. I don't believe that, kid.
Nourishing bread that fights hunger. Jenna uses large bread. Thanks, mister. Jenna's not a mister. The kid ate the bread.
The kid ate the bread. That's my job.
Oh wow, I feel so much better.
Here, I'm gonna do your job. Look at how much energy I've got now.
Why does the kid's voice sound so weird now?
Shut up. Jeez, mister, I don't know how I can repay you.
Thanks, announcer dude.
Wait, I've got it. Do you like adventures?
Oh yeah, I'm an adventurer, yeah.
Then you totally have to go check out the caves under the mayor's mansion. Go find my dad. He's along the path near there. The entrance is just past him.
Thanks, kid.
I feel a lot better now, thanks to you, mister. If you got any more food, could you bring it to me too?
Wow.
Yeah, how do you like it? I wonder if I should have shared some with my sister.
No, you're a greedy little bastard.
Nom nom.
So the dad's guarding this little path over here. He said no one's permitted back here. He'll totally be okay if his elementary school kid says it's okay.
You're the one who gave my son some food, aren't you? Did you want to go? Do you want to go see the cave?
Sure.
I'm only letting you pass because you did good by my son. I'm only letting you by so you can explore a little. Make sure you don't lay a hand on any of the mayor's treasures. I've heard the deeper you go into the cave, the more dangerous it gets, so be wary.
Wrong.
Not that it matters. The door to the mayor's treasure room is locked, so they're not getting in.
Could the mayor not afford to give him a set of armor? Or is he not really a guard?
He's just some dude who stands there. Oh man.
What's that? It's just a weird shadow. Wow, treasure room. Harpies down here.
Is this where those two characters from The Simpsons went? Here's your crown, Queen of the Harpies! From that marriage counseling episode. Queen of the Harpies! I always wanted to see more of them, but we never saw them again after that. Look into her eyes. I love you. I love you too. Let's argue again, then they run off happily together.
Huh. Lash.
Like, Reverend Lovejoy's like, okay, that was the really weird exception to this.
Ixion mail. And coins. So, Ixion mail. Wonder how that's... Can't equip. His defense will go up slightly. Resist wind and water.
It only raises it by one.
I'll give it to Felix since he's not water-based. He's... Does he even have armor on?
Armor all?
Under armor. Random battles grate on me after a while. I should be used to it. I play a ton of RPGs.
Arpagas.
Yes. Oh, crap. Those look like those, little monsters from the opening of Out of This World.
Oh, the snake slug?
Yeah, that's what they look like.
Things that would cut you in the leg and you just die.
You die of poison or something? I don't...
Or slow, latent infection. I don't know. That game... You died from everything in that game.
You do this, you die. You do this, you die. You do this. You basically had to memorize the whole game.
Apparently there was a sequel where you play the events of the game from the alien's perspective, the one who's helping you.
It's also called Another World, is that the other name?
Yeah, in Europe. And then they changed it when they released it stateside to Out of This World. I don't know. All I know is that when I was helping a friend stream it, the game would just not work no matter what he did to try to play it. But I was co-hosting that stream.
Yeah. Then you feel like crap because, like, then you suggest the game.
I gifted the game and then suggested it and then he streamed it. That was my first time co-hosting that stream. But hey, it was funny. We got some very good jokes out of it.
So this is just like any other ship that you get in RPGs.
Is this the equivalent of the airship?
Yes, but it only goes in the water, obviously.
So it's a ship.
Yeah, but like... there wasn't even a... You couldn't use the ship this way in the original Golden Sun. Avoid's effects were...
Oh no.
You can only apply Avoid when you're on the shore.
Apparently you need some of the ground you're standing on to cast it.
There are random battles when you're out in the sea. We'll see one eventually.
You know how they avoided that in Skies of Arcadia?
How?
If you either flew below a certain depth or above, like there's this normal living layer, you know, but if you go too high or low, nothing can survive at that height or depth. So you can get around avoiding random battles that way. Like, let's go high enough that these random birds can't fly that high or would not live up this high.
There is nothing left for you in Dahlia. Please be careful. Is he trying to tell me to get lost?
Like he's saying it very passive-aggressively. Please be careful on your journey to Madra.
Dahlia is pretty boring for these travelers. So we're back here because now we have Piers, who has frost.
There's nothing for you here. Actually, there is something for us here. Maybe he just really wants that stone.
We're gonna steal your holy relic. Because we have use for it. And we're assholes like that.
Assholes.
This town theme really set the tone for this game.
Felix got the sea god's tear.
Like in the previous games, you had these really like classic RPG sounding tunes.
Yeah.
Then you get to this and it's like Indian style music, and it's like, oh. And it looks different too. It's complete.
And the NPCs are different as well. While the first Golden Sun had the same like handful of NPCs over and over and over.
Ah, crap. And now we're off to the Sea God Shrine, where we rescued those two kids before. When we were here before, we were only able to access a small portion of the shrine. Now we have access to more. It is kind of cool to think this is like a cave where the waves are coming in. A sea cave. The void's effects wore off. I'm just asking for random battles.
Nope. You weigh too much, Felix. That's what you get for having 4 other people inside of you.
Yes. Why doesn't Kraden ever fight? Is he just lazy?
I'm old.
Does Kraden even have the ability to use synergy?
I don't think so.
I've never seen he seems to study it, but I don't see any evidence that he actually knows how to use synergy.
Those who can do, those who can't teach. And those who can't teach, get coffee for those who can.
Wise words. Jenna has this nice party healing ability. I mentioned that in a previous episode. Yeah, the only really thing you need to use this area is the frost. I probably didn't even need the ship to come back here, but it's more convenient to do it now. Because it's annoying climbing through those mountains.
It's so nice that there's all this convenient water around everywhere.
There's like puddles, enough water to
That
form
dog looks so happy and he's dead.
enough to form an ice pillar. Like, not just a little bit of water.
It's...
Yeah, we chased that genie around that ring there earlier.
Ring around the rosy.
It's one of our first fire genies.
Did I make that joke last time?
I don't know if you did or not. Now this isn't new.
Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, and they all fall down.
We're outside.
Bubonic plague, killing us all. No, and then there was the Star Stitch one. Little old Pete, a missing sleet of all her keep blazing the bread. Down come the glitches and they burn us in ditches and they slap their feet dead.
That little kid was kind of annoying.
And the Prometheus did things, and the mother, and the Epithemius.
Exactly.
Harabek knew what he knew, but Kanan didn't know.
It's almost a log puzzle, but there's only one log. Yeah, huh?
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Nuh-uh.
Angleworm. They have swords on every
Ew.
arm.
Ew.
Yeah, I think you were meant to come back here earlier because I'm killing these things so easily.
I give props to this dungeon music. It's a little
It's...
unnerving.
yeah, I like it. Reveal. That's the other thing you need to get through here.
The statue looks a lot like the one in Dyla's Sanctum.
Maybe the, Sea God's Tear. Just a thought.
Or that'll give you the Chrono Cross. Oh, wrong game.
Wrong tier. I have a Sea God's Tear. Who has the Sea God's
Like
Tear?
Chrono Cross?
Some of it. My first playthrough on Chrono Cross was about 20 hours.
That's a good chunk.
And then I never got that far again.
Rise, oh, rise.
That's really cool.
Man, there is something off about this dungeon and that statue and the music. I'm very impressed with this so far.
Now we're up in that tower that you see up on the cliff.
Oh, whoa. Okay, this is getting interesting. But I have a feeling this is the end right here, isn't it?
Yes.
One more that could have been done.
Looks like we're using the same dungeon twice. They make a second half of the dungeon that you can only get to with new abilities. Come on, grab the thing.
Felix jerked on the ground. Felix gave, right prong appears.
So this is another quest.
The right prong of the tongue.
You're collecting, there's 4 pieces of this weapon that you're going to put together.
Their version of Excalibur or some such.
It's a trident.
Right prong. Ah.
So there's going to be a left prong and a...
Yeah. And middle prong. And the staff part.
Wait.
Seriously, I want to know the story and the lore behind that statue, but I know this game's story is as thick as paper. A sheet of paper, so... Yeah, there probably won't be any explanations or anything about the story behind that statue, because that statue is creepy to me.
It is creepy. Yeah, it's like... And the music...
Like, what's the story? Who made that? Why? Who's it based off of?
And they had the key sitting there for how many years? Thousands of years?
Yeah.
Nobody in town seems to be aware of this dungeon. Oh, come on. You see that dog looks happy?
Yeah, look at him. Oh, you killed him too fast.
He was wagging its tail. Wolves don't really wag their tail, do they? Maybe when they're playing with each other.
I wouldn't know. I don't know much about wolf behavior, but I would assume so. I mean, they're canines.
I don't know how to get that treasure chest down below. I'll make one last attempt at it, and then we'll just retreat out of here.
Yes, you could guess who has channeling.
Blanca.
Yorp.
Oh, Blanca. And there's that alien dog.
Ah, man. That was hardcore.
The alien dog was just insane.
It's like, because I had to make it, like, no form of communication, period.
Just like out of the blue. Oh, it's an alien. This dog's from Mars. Okay. Not the most efficient way to go about this dungeon, but...
But it is a way to go about the dungeon.
Yes.
That it certainly is.
So that's the lash. Use the lash to get back over here. Oh, I see. That's how you get over... Frig. That thing's gonna break when I cross it, though. Oh, I see. 2 logs in the puzzle.
Oh, they're playing with fire.
I'm kind of glad they haven't done a log puzzle yet. Because they really overdid that in the last game. Okay, so I'm gonna go around, like... Yeah, there we go. This better be something good. Rusty staff for Piers. Is it usable? It needs to be reforged. I hope that's worth it.
Well, weapons like that, I hope so too. You know, hey, it's a promise of something powerful, and it's stuff like, you need to rebuild this. You need to restore it. Oh, this will be great!
It's all rusty and shiznit.
Like, there's a reason why it was rusty, you know. It was a piece of shit that some guy left in a box.
Let's hit up the inn real quick, it's cheap. 8 coins, yeah.
Until you stay.
It's like going to a hotel in Thailand. I heard that you can get a hotel in Thailand, like a 5-star hotel, for $30 a night.
That's not bad.
On the beach.
Couldn't
I've never been to Thailand.
theoretically one then live there on working wages?
Yes. If you could, like, find internet work or something.
That would be absolutely amazing. Becoming like... Yeah, find some way to make your money online and then live in a 5-star hotel.
New battle theme for the ship. Merman. They kind of look like the merman from that one silent film.
Oh, you know what you are now? You're a mermaiderer.
Mermaider, mermaider, mermaider.
Yeah.
What's mermaider? Mermaid murder. West Indra Iceland.
Welcome to a little islet. My pop's the best sailor in all the eastern sea. That's why I can go anywhere, even that tiny boat of his.
Okay, mind read is up, okay.
I can't wait until Dad teaches me how to sail.
You're lucky, mister. You get to ride your boat out in the open sea all you want. Okay, it's a sea, not an ocean. My dad will be done with his boat soon, and together we'll go sail anywhere we want. Can't wait till the day, Dad. I can sail far away with Dad and Kurt. Kurt. Oh, come on. Let me out. Okay.
Ever since the tidal wave moved Enya, we have been able to go to Gondolin's western shores. The waterways north of Tandaria would have been the perfect place to teach my sons to sail.
Yeah, your boat looks like crap compared to mine.
Ever since the tidal wave. Ever since... Wait, come back. I want to talk more about ever since that tidal wave.
Do you know that Indra moved? It's quite a shock to all of us here. We haven't been able to use the waterways to the south ever since. So grateful our little island wasn't damaged in the tidal wave. It was a miracle. Huh. There's nothing here. There's a dog out in the water.
Arf. Arf. The water here is so salty, I wish someone would bring me something tasty to drink.
Yes, there's little villages like this all over the sea. And they're part of, there's a reason for each one to be here.
No, I wouldn't even call this a village. This is just some guy's house that wound up here with this.
Yeah. Somehow his island didn't get destroyed. Wonder where Alex went. He's like... He just took off.
He just fucked off. Like,
Yeah.
whatever, I don't care.
Does he not care about the mission anymore? Like, he just assumes that you're gonna take care of it. Or is he dealing with all the crap that's...
I was expecting him to come back and be the fourth party member. It's like, alright, come on, let's get to it. I know we had a disagreement, but come on, we have an objective here.
And this is why we can't... Oh, cool. But I can't actually go through. The scale looks really wrong there.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I know it's meant to be like we're way high up is the idea.
Yeah, that's a nice touch though. Merman! Judgment.
Hey, you mer boys, get off my ship. Mer boys and mer girls. It makes it sound like kind of fucked up and gross, mer boys.
Mer boys. And mer girls.
Yeah.
Mermaider, mermaider, mermaider.
Do you remember when we played that game Guess Who years ago?
Yes. With like the different faces.
Yeah. Anyway, here's the thing. I remember playing with Mr. X. And he was going said a guy, or he was asking boy or girl, and I said no, he said girl no, boy no, and it confused him. And because I made the differentiation because a boy and a man. And I remember because the character I was a man, and he said boy, and I said no. And so I took that down. It's like, is this no? Is that no? So, yeah, he got pissed, but I was like, but it's not a boy, it's a man. It doesn't make a difference, I meant the gender. It's like, but you didn't. So I don't know who's in the right there. But that was the one time I ever played Guess Who, and it was with him, and I pissed him off.
Oh, that's Babby's tower. But we can't go back.
Oh, you can't look back. Too bad we can't go to Vale.
They don't want you to go. They didn't program it.
For another optional ending. Ah!
And Sheba was returned to the town, and her cult never let her leave again.
The end.
We can get off here. But it's self-contained over here. Oh, there's a village.
Whoa, that's a weird colored.
Champa. Oh! That's where they came from.
Nice music. Felix, start the chest.
Viking helmet. Needs to go with my Viking beard. Give helmet. It would give anybody a boost. But it'll give Felix or Piers more of a beard.
Piers more of a beard.
He needs the beard.
Piers beard.
Boost.
Beard boost.
Champa.
Isaac.
Holy crap.
Isaac? Is it you? Did my eyes deceive me?
I don't look anything like Isaac. Why do you think I'm Isaac? But no, you're crazy enough. Maybe I'll find out what the hell's going on. Yes, I'm Isaac.
Oh, I must have been mistaken. Young lady, are you looking for someone by the name of Isaac? Yes, old man, I'm looking for one called Isaac. Where is Isaac? I'm sorry. Isaac isn't with us. Well then, where can I find Isaac? Why do you want to find him so badly? Me? I'm Feiji. Isaac helped me once.
Who are you again?
Remember she was from that town? She has an older sister, I believe, and yeah, she had the one friend who was trapped in the rock.
She's the apprentice of the lady at the temple that gave gave her the Ivan reveal.
Yeah.
Or helped Ivan discover reveal.
He helped Olmec. Olmec was trapped, but Isaac saved him. He's a brave man, isn't he? I suppose, but why are you looking for him? Do you like him? Is that it? You're a mean old man. It is not polite to tease me. That's what it is. You like Isaac. No, I am so embarrassed. Don't worry, Feiji. We'll tell Isaac how you feel. Really? Then, will you give him this when you tell him? What is it? Isaac is on a dangerous journey. I'm worried about him, so I made him a good luck charm. Ah, a good luck charm. I see. I'm going home now, old man. Thank you for doing this favor for me.
We're totally playing for the other team.
Felix got a golden ring. Felix got a golden ring to Pierce.
Here, Pierce, you want to wear this ring? Sweet.
I think this is a wedding band. What?
Raises elemental resistance. All elements. They nod when you give it to them. Huh. It looked to me like the wave came from the sea of time. What's there? What causes it? What caused it? Something must have blown up in the sea of time. That would explain the tidal wave.
Most of the scholars here live in the cliff dwellings, but I don't like those caves. They're dank. And what's worse, the people living in the harbor really resent the cliff dwellers. You have to be one of the pirates to live in the cliffs. I just can't do it.
Tidal wave was terrible. It nearly swallowed me whole. The fish are vanishing. I'm sailing farther and farther for fewer and fewer fish. So these guys resent Briggs.
When my father heads out to sea, he takes our home with him and leaves us cold. When he comes home with an empty net, that leaves us cold and hungry. Hope Dad makes it back before dark. I don't want to have to sleep on shore with no shelter.
Yeah, come on. Dad went out to get fish. There's no fish to be caught, so he had to come back empty-handed. Father worries so much about the lack of fish. He used to come back with fish jumping out of their nets. Why can't he catch the fish anymore?
Everyone in Champa is poor, but the poorest of all live on rafts. I want to live on land. If Dad hadn't been opposed to Briggs becoming a pirate, we'd still be living on land.
There's not much space in the cliffs caves. That's why we have to live out here on the boats. These rafts are all we have. There's no place left for us on dry land. This village was inland. There was lots of land. Wasn't it?
Yeah, once.
What does this say? Champa ahead.
Oh, I'm so hungry. And there won't be anything to eat until Briggs returns. Where could Briggs be wasting his time now?
How'd you find your way here? The edge of Angara. Champa is hidden by the mountains. No one ever climbs over to see us except for the monks of the Fushin Temple. Champa is all alone on the eastern shore of Angara. That's why we took to the sea. We had to learn to fend for ourselves, and that's why we're seafaring people today. What are they doing?
YOLO, Briggs-san has a really strange ability. I bet if I keep practicing, I'll be able to do it too. So I'm giving it my all. If I could pick up things without using my hands, life would be so much easier.
Once Briggs comes back, we can play with Elio again. Elio's so much younger than I am, I can't stop thinking about him. Is this love? 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 I'm feeling.
Welcome. If you need it, we've got it. See anything you need? Which one should I take?
Take my party members from me.
Chainmail, this fitting. Here's your money. Shall I grab another?
Dun, 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 dun. I had one more thing I need to get rid of. You can shop later.
Come back now.
Champa, our sailors aren't well liked outside of here, are we? That hurts. You could just lie to me just to be polite. If you keep spreading rumors like that, you'll have a rough time around here. No, everyone loves you. You're pirates and you steal from them, but it's totally cool. Really, that's nice to hear. If you don't hear anything, I don't believe a word of it.
The cliff caves are a lot quieter with Briggs gone. It's a little lonely without him here. Why haven't Briggs and his men returned yet? Well, Baba said not to go looking for them, but what if they're in trouble?
Our matriarch is the last successor of the Ankol. She's the master of the forge, and it was the ancient gift of the Ankol. There's nothing broken that they couldn't fix. I wonder if they can fix that rod I just got. Okaba locked herself up in the room until her grandson Briggs returns from the sea. She's worried. She hasn't even been eating. I hope she's alright.
The ruins at Ankol are all that remains of a great sanctum our ancestors built. They must have been quite wealthy to build such a massive building. They say the chamber at the top of the ruins is decorated in the purest gold. Our ancestors must have been wealthy to afford such extravagant decor.
You have the look of a traveler about you. Have you been to the Ankol ruins? Not yet. My mistake. These old eyes aren't what they used to be. Anyway, the ruins are just a little ways northeast of here. You should go see them. I want someone to solve the riddle of the Ankol ruins before I die. It's my one wish.
Champa is impoverished, but soon he will prosper again. All our hopes rest on Briggs returning with a ship filled with treasures.
Oh, come on, mind read! Mind read!
I bet Briggs has already dug up the treasure and is on his way back home.
Yeah, keep dreaming. The ocean has been a lot warmer lately and the fish population is decreasing. It's not natural for the ocean to be so warm. What's causing it? Maybe a bunch of continents shifting around? We Champa rely entirely on the ocean for our survival. It's all we've ever known. Wish the eastern sea would return to the bountiful days of overflowing nets and smooth seas.
I've heard rumors of a terrible tidal wave striking the land south of us. I sure hope Briggs and his men weren't engulfed by it. All the sailors are saying the tidal wave down south was unbelievably huge. If Briggs were caught up in it, I don't think he could have survived.
Shut up. What do we got up here? Are these the... Often our men went to sea with Briggs, even my sweetheart. I hope they return soon. Briggs is the greatest among all our sailors. As long as he's leading our men, they'll make it back to Champa just fine. Nothing here. Probably Briggs's house. Man, this is a big village, actually.
Before he left, Briggs ordered me to keep watch in his absence. If Obama's so worried about Briggs, she ought to send someone out to look for him. Briggs may be our captain, but at least he's not all full of himself. I hate people like that.
Why am I clicking? I'm clicking something way away from them.
Before he left, Briggs said...
They don't really hide anything in these treasure chests. Cool. Bet you're wondering why only the sailors and their families get to live in the cliff dwellings. Well, from up here on the cliffs, the families can look out to the sea and await the return of their sailors. That's the only reason? Okay.
My husband wants our children to be sailors like him, but I simply won't have it. When I married a sailor, I knew how cruel the sea could be. I can't stop my husband from sailing, but I don't want our children to follow that path.
Someday I want to be a sailor like my father before me. My mother hates the idea, though. She'd rather me study or become a scholar or something. Has my mom forgotten that I'm my father's son? If she knew anything about me, she'd stop. She never asked me to give up the sailor's life.
My mom had it pretty rough. I hope I'm gonna sail with a future, so I don't have to work so hard. Julio's the only boy in town who will amount to anything. He will be mine.
Wah, wah, goo goo gaga.
Wow.
More empty rooms.
Holy crap, Champa is so boring.
You get some big loot. Why did they make it so big?
That pit is Opapa's forge. She uses it when she's working metal into weapons and equipment.
Ding 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 ding. Dabba 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 dum. What's this dude?
Opapa's not seeing anyone right now. She's concerned about her grandson, and she doesn't want to be bothered.
Has my grandson returned? Has Briggs come home? Ah, yeah. You lie! If Briggs had truly returned, then he would have come to see me first. I am his grandmother. Okay.
Dude, why'd you put her in a bad mood? Now she's gonna be yelling at me about the slightest thing. You just said, no, sorry, but I saw him.
I'm sorry, man. Good luck with that. Sucks to be you.
I know. Sucks to be you. I know it's true.
The Champa sailors who don't live in the cliffs are no better than cowards. The ones living in the caves will protect Briggs and Obaba without a second thought. The ones down the ground are just like mud dwellers and dirty peasants. If you live up in the cliffs, though, it means you've proven you can travel far across the seas, even though those people seem to be on boats too. If you want to call yourself a sailor without ever going anywhere, you're not worthy of the title.
Oh, this town is so boring. Everyone just talks about sailing and Champa and Briggs and Obaba.
Let's just go to the inn and take a nap. That's expensive.
What do you expect from a city of criminals?
That's all the time we have for this episode. Join us next time on another boring episode of Mag Sam's. Let's wander around Champa and talk to people.
Have a wonderful month.
Peace out.